welcome guys. In this video I want to talk around the topic of believing you can do it is half the battle. So I really believe this, and it has definitely been my experience in my jewelry business. And as we come into the new year, we're setting goals for ourselves, we're looking forward to what we want out of this year, what we can achieve, and how we want to feel within ourselves, how we want to run our lives and our businesses. I think it's so important to deal with this idea of what are our thoughts around it and what do we really believe? Do we feel a bit down at the moment? You know, the January blues. Do we feel like it's, you know, we want things but it's not really possible for us? Or are there kind of excuses that our minds come up with that we don't have enough money or enough time, or we're not feeling well, or, you know, really genuine things that can come up. But sometimes it's also the way that we feel about them that really affects our attitude and our actions and what we do. Now, I'm a big believer of taking care of yourself, and I know that the most important part of your business is you. Hopefully you know that as well. So always when there is, you know, a genuine problem that you're coming up against, look after yourself within that. But there's also the other area where we believe things that aren't necessarily true. And because we're believing them, they become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I want you to just have a think about, are there any things in your business that you think, oh, I would love to launch a collection like that, or I'd love to have that kind of branding. I'd love to have my own shop. I'd love to start teaching. And then there's a but. And I just want to ask you to have a think about what that but is and maybe question it. Is it really true? Or is it just something that you've believed, something that you've grown up with, something that you've held inside yourself that you think, I'd love to teach, but I'm not a good teacher, or I'd love to create engagement rings, but I only do very basic jewelry, so I couldn't do that. And just, you know, if you choose to do something and you love doing it, then fine. But if you're stopping yourself or you're holding yourself back, perhaps unconsciously, by these beliefs, by these ideas that often were given to us and we've just kind of accepted them as truth, I just want you to question in yourself, are there any things that you could let go of this year in terms of these negative beliefs and replace them with, what if I actually can? What if I could do that thing that I really want to do? It might be pushing ourselves outside of our comfort zone, but guess what? That's where things that are really amazing happen, is when we're not comfortable, when we feel all this anxiety and, oh my gosh, it's going to be growing and it's going to be different and I'm not going to feel safe anymore. But the truth is we are safe, you know, we are safe in the world. Most of the time there's not a tiger chasing us, and, you know, there's not anything dangerous around the corner. It's just that our minds and our bodies can say, oh no, that's too much for me. That's too difficult, or I have all these reasons why I can't do it. So I want you to start thinking about why you can do it, why it is possible, and what things could open up this year. What new opportunities could come? What possibilities are there for your growth and your business? And this is something that I do with myself. It's a brilliant exercise to just generally question your beliefs, open yourself up, and believe that everything you want is possible, because it is. It is. It might not seem like it, but it is. Another thing that's quite useful with this is taking that time frame off. Okay, if we're saying to ourselves, I need a profitable business and I want it to make this much money and I need it within the next couple of months, well, maybe that's a little too much to ask for yourself. Maybe that is, maybe that is setting yourself up to fail a bit. But what about in a year? Or what about in 2 years, or even 3 or 4 years? I often share that it took me about 3 years to make a profit in my business. And since then, it's been an incredible journey of running a jewelry business for 12 years now. So had I given up before that point, had I said, oh, it's not doing well before that point, I would have never got to the points after that I've loved and enjoyed and been really appreciative of. So just a little message today about believing in yourself. It can be hard work to believe in yourself. You've got to question your beliefs. You've got to throw some of them away and replace them with something more opening, more light, more exciting, more motivational and believing for you and in yourself, because I believe in you. That's why I'm here, because I know that you can do it, and I know that this is possible for everyone who wants it. And not that it's easy, but it's possible, and that there's always a way. Whatever the issue is, there's always a little solution around it. So come and let me know how you feel about this topic, what your beliefs are, any negative beliefs you're letting go of this year, and any positive ones and things that you're moving forward with to really help you achieve those goals. And thank you for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you in another one very soon. Bye for now.